Did you guys know that concussion, post-concussion, and persistent post-concussion symptoms overlap with FND symptoms, functional neurological disorder? My symptoms started out as concussion symptoms and then post-concussion symptoms. And the doctors were like, the workers' comp doctors were like, we're not sure why you're not getting better. If you've ever looked at functional neurological disorder, the symptoms wax and wane. Functional neurological disorder means that these signals from your brain to your body, they get disrupted. So there are times when I have to, when my brain has too much audio, visual, even laughing, talking, emotions. I could be excitedly laughing with my family, and then all of a sudden there's like this whoosh feeling, and then my eye crosses, and my hand will do that funky thing with my finger, and my OT says it's an overflow. And it means that my brain just does not know what to do, and my brain will actually forget that this is my hand. And so I'll have to sit there and go, okay, this is your left hand. This is your left hand. And keep repeating that until my hand, I don't know, there's this feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Sometimes it feels like there's this thing that hits, and all of a sudden it's like there's water rising in my head, and there's this weird pressure, and I feel like my brain is like this. And it's not the outside world. It's not the outside world that is moving. It's something in my brain that is moving. And all of a sudden I would get this like weird pressure, and I'm like, holy crap, I can't think. And I remember like now I could be looking at a situation. I was a behavior interventionist before I fell and hit my head. And I remember I could look at kids, probably by like I would work really hard Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then by Thursday, my brain would be like, okay, you're done. Like, we can't have any more input. And I would be looking at my students, and I would go, okay, I'm seeing a behavior. And I wasn't connecting, like it wasn't processing. And my processing would suddenly go, sorry. I heard the phrase, the secretary in my head takes random breaks. Do you know how frustrating that is? How do you explain that to people? And then I would end up having to leave work, and I would crash for the weekend. My coworkers called me a walking zombie. I don't know. It's like a disassociation feeling. And then there's times I feel like I have a bobblehead, and I feel like there's like this, like my head's up, and there's this string, and I'm like slowly like looking around. It's just, I don't know. It's the craziest thing. And then the thinking part of it. It's not like when you are kind of like, oh man, I just can't think right now. Like I literally couldn't identify an object. I couldn't identify, oh, this is my beanie. And then there's other moments you see me and I'm totally fine. In the sense now, I have an FND baseline now. I have baseline symptoms that I deal with every day. Right now I can feel the energy flowing up to my head, and it is